It is time for another Real Fishing adventure with Real Fishing Wild. Not on the PlayStation 1 this time, but on the Dreamcast. As you have seen throughout this video series, I'm putting together a playlist, by the way. So if you want to watch all of them, just click that one. I think I'll link it in the comments somewhere. I've been enjoying this series so much that I wanted to collect the physical games, and the first one I got is Real Fishing Wild for the Dreamcast, my favorite console of all time. So of course I had to get this one first. It's so cool to discover a new genre, a new series, to, reawaken that love for Dreamcast and the love for your favorite console, and discovering a whole new game that I didn't even know exist and that I didn't know I would even enjoy. It only got released in the US and in Japan. There's no European release, which is a shame. This would have made a fine addition to the European Dreamcast set. Let's put this here and check out some gameplay. Real Fishing Wild is a spin-off to the series made by a different developer than the first two games, and not part of the official series, with Real Fishing 1, 2, 3 and so on. It slims down the entire thing quite a bit. So if you are looking for a feature-rich fishing simulation like Real Fishing 2 on the PlayStation 1, this is not it. As you can already see, the backgrounds are no longer pre-rendered videos, but real-time rendered 3D polygon fishing hut backgrounds. Over here is the stock corner. You see the transitions are really fast, really nice, makes navigating the game a lot more tedious than Real Fishing 2, which had little video clips for like everything that you do, which really added a lot to the atmosphere and charm of the game, but made navigating the menus quite annoying after spending a few hours in the game. This one is a lot faster, but takes out all of that charm. As you can see, all my fishing rods are only on a menu. In Real Fishing 2, they were all lined up really neatly, and you could check them out in your hut. Same with the reels and line. It's simply a menu. That's a bit of a disappointment and a big step back from Real Fishing 2. Very nice navigation, very fast, but I really enjoyed those pre-rendered videos on Real Fishing 1 and 2. I really miss that. I don't miss it during the gameplay because it is so fast to go through menus, but it takes out all of the charm that I loved about Real Fishing 1 and 2. There's no magazine in this one, nothing that takes you into the world of real fishing. It is a choose a level and fish kind of game. You can go through the fish glossary over here. So there's a book opening animation, few options, and that's it. That's the entire hut. And you can see something is missing. Like, there's no fish tank. They took out, and I only realized this when I prepared for the video, they took out the whole life well and fish tank simulation in this game. I didn't really use it. I thought it was neat in the first two games, but I've heard online that a lot of people really enjoyed that feature, and it was taken out in this one. So overall, when it comes to atmosphere, when it comes to overall presentation, even though it is real-time 3D now, Real Fishing Wild is a big step back compared to the first two games. There's also a big step back compared to Real Fishing 2, because this game only features, freshwater fishing. Streams, lakes, ponds, reservoirs over here. As you can see, there's no ocean fishing. Now, not a big loss if you ask me. I wasn't a big fan of the ocean fishing in Real Fishing 2, especially the variety ocean fishing. I mean, it added some nice gameplay to it, but I wasn't a big fan of it. I was always a fan of the freshwater fishing, and I got more of that here in Real Fishing Wild, so I'm not sad about that. A few levels I've already unlocked. Let's go to the North American mountain river where we can catch a king salmon. So let's do this. You can see the backgrounds are still pre-recorded videos, animated, kind of like a GIF. A nice little bonus, the fishing rod is 3D and looks really nice in this one compared to Real Fishing 1 and 2. Nice little thing they added. Over here you can see the fish jumping. That's where they all hang out. In Real Fishing 2 you had to kind of find out where they are. There was no indication. Here you can see the fish jumping out, and I know exactly where to cast my reel in order to catch them. The backgrounds are very blurry. Now I played Real Fishing 1 and 2 on a little emulation handheld, which made them look very nice. Real Fishing Wild here through VGA, upscaled or line doubled to my TV. It looks pretty blurry. Still very atmospheric, still very nice, but it looks pretty blurry. What doesn't look blurry though is the minigame here. This has fantastic graphics, such a big step up from Real Fishing 2 on the PlayStation 1, which had really bare bones 3D graphics, if you ask me. The graphics were not the selling point in that one. This one looks fantastic and amazing. The fish models are great. And the fishing in this one is just so much fun. It feels a lot more arcadey than Real Fishing 2. Unlike Real Fishing 2, this one does not have a time limit in the levels anymore. It's more like Real Fishing 1 in that regard, in that you can just fish and fish and fish for as long as you want. Real Fishing 2 always kicked you out of the level after 10 minutes. This is not the case here anymore. And if you unlock a new rod, if you unlock a new level, you get a little pop-up that lets you know that, it's now safe to change the level, try something new. Music is still very relaxing in the background, at least in some levels. There's one level where this background is this like really terrible country music that I just had to mute the TV for. It was disgusting. Like, I didn't want to listen to that, especially not when I want to relax. I'll play the level later on. But overall, the soundtrack is still very relaxing. One of the biggest step ups from Real Fishing 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1 is the controls and the fishing mechanics, because the Dreamcast has an analog trigger, and analog triggers are great for fishing. So here I'm pressing the R trigger, and I can do it slowly and I can do it fast. On Real Fishing 2 you could reel slowly by pressing X and then reel fast by pressing X and square together. Here it's all on one analog trigger, makes it feel so much nicer. And it is also compatible with the fishing controller. If you have the Dreamcast fishing controller, the one that you use for bass fishing and Soul Calibur, it works with this game as well. I don't have one. I'm kicking myself. I always wanted one and never bought one. Now they are quite pricey, but it works with the fishing controller, and I can only imagine it being a fantastic experience with that. But overall, the controls here with the analog trigger on the right and also the analog stick on the Dreamcast controller, it feels very nice. The fishing in this one is so much more fun than Real Fishing 2, if you ask me. It's more of the Real Fishing 1 sit back and relax and fish a little bit thing. Real Fishing 2, because of the time limit and the missions, was more of an achievement hunt. Whereas this one, it's more of a go and figure stuff out mechanic in the game. I can show you, let me do this actually, you can change the tackle, you can still change like the rod, the reel and line and the lure. I'm just using why do I have the trout stuff? I want the bass one. Let's try the bass one, maybe we can catch more stuff with that. The level before this one was a bass fishing level. Let's actually go to this one, because I want to show you how annoying this game can be. There is a big mechanic that I really don't love in this game. Something that was in Real Fishing 1 and 2 and they took out for this one, and it's mucho annoying. man. We'll go to the North American pond, and the target is to catch black bass. Now listen to this music for a little bit. I hope you can hear it. I think that music is really annoying and I really don't love that one. Now the problem with this level is that you want to catch black bass, and you can see them in the background. You can see them swinging around and jumping out over there, and you can see them also over here somewhere. Oh, they're not, oh yeah, there they are, like there. Now to get these you need to upgrade your fishing rod. I have the upgraded fishing rod, but if you have the lower level one, you cannot reach all the way over there, so you have to catch black bass over here first. Now it's really hard to catch these. It takes a while to get a bite. You have to hit them. They're moving around very quickly, very fast. It's very easy to miss them. And if you don't get them perfectly, let me see if I can get a bite on the black bass. You can see they're already over here on the right. Really annoying to hook one of these. Very frustrating. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but the bass fishing in this one really was not fun. Let's try the ones on the right over there. I think I have the wrong setup anyway. Let me check this one. I think I wanted the... Which one did I use? I had the spoon, I think. Was it? Bottom? No? Which one did I have? I'm not even so sure right now. Like one of these specifically mentions bass fishing. Let's see. Sorry, I need to get the right equipment. It's very important in this game to get the right equipment for the right job. I don't even know which one it was. Let's try this one. Because what I actually want to show you is me failing to catch a black bass. Because in this level you can not only catch black bass, you can also get bluegills. Like in Real Fishing 1 and 2, like the, oh, you can see. Oh no, I don't want the bluegill, I want the black bass. Now I just have to reel the line until it comes back to me, which is very, very, very annoying. In Real Fishing 2, and I think in Real Fishing 1 as well, you can simply press the circle button to reel back instantly and basically cancel the attempt to fish or the attempt to catch. Because there is no randomness. Once you get into this minigame, you see directly which fish you're going to get. And I don't want the bluegill. I want a black bass. So I want to cancel this attempt, but I cannot. I just have to keep reeling until I get my bait back here. Let's see. Let's try this one. I had good luck with this one, I think. Let's try to get a black bass. Let's have some success over here. They can be pretty hard to see on the animated background. Let's see. Oh, another bluegill. I don't want this one, but I cannot reel back instantly. I'm pressing all the buttons. It's not working. So this is very annoying. If you want to cancel an attempt, there's no way to do it. You have to reel this back, and then it gets very annoying when the fish actually bites. And then you have to catch it. And that's just no fun. Let's see. No. Now the tip for this level is you want to try to get the bluegill, and then you can see in the background the bass swimming around, so you know where to go to catch them. You can see, I think there were some over there. One more attempt. Let's go. I think I already missed them. Let's try the left here. I think I saw some jumping over here. Don't even attempt to fish somewhere where the fish are not jumping out. You're not going to catch the fish you're going before. The black bass here only hook in these areas where you can see the fish jumping out. Let's see, another bluegill, very annoying, I don't want that. Oh, you can see the black bass here, but there's no way to catch them. I'm only in the mini game now to catch the bluegill. It's impossible, once I'm in there, it's impossible to catch a black bass here. Come on, let's do one more attempt. Overall, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really loving this game, but levels like this are pretty annoying. But then again, it is fishing, it is about patience, it is about getting that lucky hook, that lucky bite that you want to tell your friends about. Maybe that is just the fishing, but it is not nearly the feature-rich game that Real Fishing 2 was. That one was really a game packed with content. And this one, for as much as I've played so far, it is a spin-off. It is not a main game in this series. I've heard fantastic stuff about Real Fishing 3 on the PlayStation 2. I'm super excited to check that one out next. So check out the playlist if you're here in the future. If I've already done that video. If not, subscribe, stay tuned. But I've heard that one is the most feature-complete and feature-rich game in the series. We're not getting another hook here. Anyway, Real Fishing Wild, have you played this one? Some people in my comments told me I was a big fan of Real Fishing, and they didn't even know the Dreamcast game existed. I mean, it is on the Dreamcast. It is understandable. Still, my favorite console of all time, a fantastic game on it. Go get it. It's not too expensive. I think I paid like 30, a bit over 30 for it, like from a seller in Germany, so I don't have to pay import fees and shipping from the US. So I may have overpaid for it a little bit, but I think you can get it for like 30 euros around there pretty easily. So check that out, give it a try. Real Fishing Wild. See you in the next video.